What's up, guys? How's everyone doing? What up, Sibis, El Chow, and Automaton? El Chow, you're early tonight. How are you guys doing? And everyone else that is lurking in the chat, I hope everyone is doing well and has had a wonderful weekend. What up, John? How are you doing, dude? Cook anything spectacular? Are you learning a lot of cool stuff? Please make my mouth water. I had to work today, right? And, you'll eventually sleep. No, not tonight. Tonight, we're up all night. Yeah, I'll keep you up tonight, El Chow. So, first of all, let's hop on over here. So we're gonna, okay. So, I worked all weekend, and I didn't get a chance to even touch the alexandrite that we were working on Friday. So we're gonna continue with that today. Oh, what up, Farrod? It's been a while. I hope you're doing well. Oh, also, Sibis, that's awesome, dude. Let me know if I owe you anything, okay? Yeah, for sure. And so I got to the stream here. So I got off work and then I walked the dogs, and then I had to eat something quick, you know. But I haven't gone grocery shopping yet, so I'm like, oh, food. So I made a tomato sandwich. I had bread. I toasted some bread, put some mayo on it, sliced up some tomatoes, tossed them on there, a little black pepper, and ate it. And it was actually pretty good. It was like a BLT without the B and the L. What up, Racing Kid? You and your brother made barbecue spare ribs with paprika and thyme, marinated potato slices. Ooh. Ooh. The best good ever. That's good, Ferret. What's new with you, dude? It's been a while. By the way, also I didn't have a chance to make any tea, so we're gonna be drinking out of our trusty water bottle. Yes, food. So yeah, I'm just a little hungry because I was rushing a little. Oh, hey there, buddy. Did you come say hi to everyone? Oh, yeah, big stretch. Big stretch there. Yeah. Quick, someone ordered some food for him. Right to my P.O. box, so when I go and check it next week. Been a rough week. I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully we can cheer you up. Tonight we are continuing to high polish our alexandrite. We're going to have a little bit of a short stream tonight. We're going to end at about 9 instead of 10. So we're going to cut it about an hour short tonight. Just because I've been working all weekend. I'm a little tired. I don't think I'll be able to be as upbeat as I want to be. You know what I'm saying? You can't stay too long because of a special... Ooh, what's your special day tomorrow, John? Brilliant, Automaton. It's your birthday. Well, happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Birthday to you. How old are you going to be, John? You excited? Are you getting anything fun? Are you doing anything cool? Guys, can we get some happy birthdays for John? For John Dahl? Some happy birthday hype in the chat. Happy Womb Escape Day! The first puzzle room you ever solve in your life. Escaping from a vagina. Turning 21, going out to eat with your brother. With your brother? Wow. I've never had one of those. Yo, what up, Pastry Diva? What's the best way to get peridot out of the rock? I need a nice size one, but totally shattered it. Don't want to ruin the next best one. Someone, Sibis, I think it was Sibis, was telling us there's a solution that you can put it in that will actually eat away the matrix that the peridot's in. By the way, how you doing tonight, Diva? I still remember what it is. Good, I'm glad you guys are doing well. And thanks for joining, I really appreciate it. Is this your first time here? I don't recognize your name. Sibis, you around? We got a question for you, Sibis. Sibis is more of a rock hound than I am. I've actually never gone mining, but I want to. And actually, same thing with minerals. I really want to collect minerals, but then I realized that as soon as I do, I'm going to be like, ooh, I could facet that, and then I'll just cut it up. Pool chlorine. Thank you, Sibis. It's been a few months since you've seen me drink out of the teapot. I know, right? So, I actually so I worked this weekend, hence the work clothes. And I didn't get out of work till 6 o'clock, and my stream starts at 7. So I had to rush home, walk the dogs, eat a thrown together food, and then I didn't have time to make tea. So today I'm drinking out of my Nalgene bottle. But on Friday, I drink out of my teapot. I'm actually working on some, I'm working with a guy to make some small badges that are like teapots and teacups and stuff. It's going to be fun. Yeah, always be careful with chlorine. I mean, that stuff is poisonous. If you ever played D&D, you know the blue dragons, they spit chlorine breath. That's not something to mess around with, especially if you have low constitution. By the way, if you are new to my channel, thank you so much for hopping in. I really appreciate it. Tonight we are faceting an alexandrite. Wow, thank you so much, Wolf Gaming. I really appreciate that, dude. How are you doing tonight, Wolf? Jet dry kills blue dragons. Just saying. So tonight we are faceting an alexandrite. And what I do is I take rough raw gemstones, I turn them into beautiful pieces, such as these, right? That's a garnet right there, and the other one is a sapphire coming around. Oh, awesome! I'm really happy to have you, Wolf. So, if you take a look at the diagram down low here, you'll see in the upper right-hand corner, that is the bottom of the gemstone, also known as the pavilion. And you'll see it's labeled so you can follow along. We're currently high polishing P1, which is giving it a nice mirror finish. Your constitution says, "We the people" at the top. Ha-ha! Clever ferret. This morning I found a silversmith streamer located in the UK. I mentioned you, so hopefully you'll see some... Oh, that'll be awesome! I'm excited. Thanks, El Chow. I really appreciate that, dude. Yes, it is, Ferret. Yep, that is a Spessartine garnet. Did I say that right? I think I said that right. So when I started my apprenticeship as a goldsmith years ago, I got in there and I was talking to them and I'm like, hey, I need a garnet. Do we have any garnets here? And the jeweler looks at me and they're like, what, do you think we play basketball here? And I'm like, what? And that day I found out I've been saying garnet incorrectly for like 23 years. And then I just started saying it just to bother them. Because I sometimes enjoy pushing buttons. So yeah, I just always called it a garnet. Same thing with like tiny stones. So you know rings that have a bunch of like tiny stones in them? Those small stones are called mellies. M-E-L-E, or I think it's M-E-L-L-E-E. Also pronounced melee. So I just always call them melees to bother them too. So good. You should hear me agate. Alright, what's my birthstone? My birthstone is a sapphire. I'm born in September. I just turned 32 years old. I'm an old guy. Been around the block a few times. Maybe it's one L. Maybe it's one L. Yeah, I think it's one L. It's spelled like melee, like a battle, like a melee. I know I'm an old fart, right, Ferret? I'm already getting all the smile lines and everything. Don't worry. My waddle's coming in. That's when my double chin starts to sag. Oh, I'm catching up, Ferret. I'm catching up. You better watch out. I'm gonna pass you up soon. I'm just adding a little more lube. Lubing it up. So what I have on this wheel is a 14,000 grit diamond paste. But what that does is it gives it a nice, a really nice finish. You've been looking for some Hessonite garnets? They're really pretty. A lot of people don't know that garnets come in a ton of different colors. What you are used to seeing is rhodolite garnet, which is like a purple, and I think it's rubellite garnet. No, yeah, maybe it's rubellite. I always just call it Mozambique. Because that's the color it is, like a brownish red. But garnets actually come in a ton of different colors. They come in green, orange. I don't think they come in blue. Do they come in blue? I don't remember now. They come in a ton. Mint garnets. I love mint colors. Like that tourmaline I have that's like a spearminty. Love it. You're unaware of rainbow garnets. What are rainbow garnets? Are those garnets that just have multiple colors in them? Because if that's a thing, I need some of those. I do have a green garnet, though it's pretty heavily included. So that'll probably be like, I'll probably cut that for a future giveaway. Yep, there's green quartz. I've got some of that too. Green quartz is really pretty. Here, hold on, Sibis. Sibis, I'm gonna. All right. You said garnets come in a variety of colors, like rainbow sapphires. That is true, I suppose. I saw a sapphire that the color in it was awesome. It was like it was part green, part blue, and it was so pretty. I almost bought it. Almost bought it. Then I opted not to. Because I'm like, I already have enough rough for now. The green quartz I have is a pretty light green. What's it called? It's called like para something. Here, let me show you. I think I've got it. I think I've got it back in here. Yep, right here. Some green quartz. Nope, it's not Pariba. It's like I don't remember now. Yeah, Prasiolite. Thank you. That's what it's called. Oh man, guys, next week. Wait, is it next week? Yeah. Next week's Halloween, right? Yeah. So the 30th, the day before Halloween, we are going to be celebrating the Rough Crowd by playing Jackbox games. I'm so excited. If you've never been to one of our Jackbox nights, you need to come because it is a party. I give away Amazon gift cards. I get slightly intoxicated, and we party it up. We have so much fun. So green amethyst is the Prasiolite. It's just, they just call it green amethyst as a way of marketing it. Because it's all quartz. This tin lamp isn't doing it for me. It's taking a while. Prime Sub Day? What's Prime Sub Day? I haven't heard of this. Sibis. Oh yeah, one day I'll get some new laps. What? Oh yeah, yeah. If we reach that goal, I'll do the lap dance. Brilliant. Yo, what up, Nix? How are you doing tonight, dude? Thanks for joining. I hope you are doing well. After your heartbreak over the last stone I bought online. Oh, hey, buddy. How are you? You come and say hi? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, what up, Diamonds? How are you doing, dude? It's been a while. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Oh, hey, Penny. Yeah, so these are my dogs. Oh, yeah. Does it have tassels? I mean, I can get some tassels. Yes, I do, Ferret. I remember it. All right. Yeah, these are my my dogs. Tank and Penny. They are retired racing greyhounds. I believe they come from Florida, but they love the snow. I have been very well. I'm back to work now, doing the goldsmith thing, and all that good stuff. And I actually worked today, hence why I don't have my tea, because I didn't have time to make it after work and stream to keep my 7 o'clock schedule. Good old 7. All right, let's. So what we're doing here, guys. By the way, if you are new to my channel, we are high polishing an alexandrite, and if you take a look at the diagram down low, it is in the shape of a triforce. In the upper right-hand corner, that is the bottom of the gemstone, and we are currently giving it a nice high polish. A mere finish with a 14,000 grit diamond paste. Yeah, alexandrite. And if you want to know a little bit more about alexandrite, you can type !gem in the chat. And I'll give you some fun facts about it. Ryan, what do you oil up your machine with? WD-40, grease, or... Honestly, Sibis, I've never oiled this machine in my life. I keep, like, every time I'm streaming, I think about it, and I'm like, ooh, I should totally do that, and then I don't. What do you oil your machine with, Sibis? Yeah, they are diamonds. Alexandrite is actually one of the rarest stones in the world. And actually, a lot of gemstones are worth more than diamonds. Paraffin oil? Alright. Where can I get that? Is that like a hardware store or what? Dude, I'm ready to kill this lap. It just likes to scratch. I even just had it resurfaced. There's got to be something like a little piece of metal on it that's raised that I can't feel with my hands. I'm gonna have to bring like a CZ across it. Oh, poor diamonds. Hardware store or online? I've always felt like diamonds are a bit overrated outside of industrial uses myself. I mean, and outside of Minecraft, obviously. Diamonds are great for watches and electronics and what else? Sandpaper. Sorry, diamonds. Yeah, I can't use this lap. It's scratching. And I don't know where it's scratching. I'm gonna have to take like let me see here. Yeah, we're just gonna have to keep using our tin lap here, I guess. Actually, no, I've got another lab that I really enjoy. I'm gonna go grab that. Poor diamonds. Poor diamonds. Alright, one moment. Let me grab this other lab. Alright. This is actually the lap I was using before I got my BA5T. This lap worked out great until it got a big gouge in it because I was dumb. And then, yeah, so let's go ahead and use this. Your name actually has a kind of rich history. Anyone? Ha! I mean, if that pun wasn't intended, it was brilliant. Yeah, drop us some knowledge, guy. That's what we love. Sibis, what polishing laps do you use? Just curious. I'm a big fan of the Zinc Plus polishing lap. My BA5Ts, dude, they seem to scratch. Like if you get even just a little bit of like the tiniest nick in them, they just scratch and the scratch never goes away. What up, Zid? How are you doing, dude? Thanks for joining. You use a lot of laps, depends on the material. So, the BA5T one, I like to use for harder material. However, like I said, man, it's there's something on it that is scratching my stone. And I think I'm just gonna have to go back with a CZ and just go at it until it goes away. You got auto mod blocked. Oh, sorry about that, Zid. Well, welcome back. How are you doing tonight? Look at that. Oh! Yeah, Zinc Plus, man. Zinc Plus is the way to go. Look at that. That is a nice freaking... Ooh, it's a nice looking facet. So I'm talking about... Okay, your first game you ever played was Minecraft, and a stack of diamonds is 64. So that is the 64 part there. Then I moved to Fortnite, and for that I thought I'd change it up and put die instead of dia. And that is that part. Later in life, I'm maturing, so my creativity is loosening. So is losing. So your new nickname is too uncreative. What do you mean? You don't lose your creativity as you get older? Take it back. Scratches the herpes of gem cutting. All I got is bad AC art and Pokemon. Dude, I'm still obsessed with Pokemon. Granted, I haven't played a Pokemon game in forever, but I love Pokemon so much. I was around, okay, so I was around before Pokemon existed in the United States. And Toys R Us actually sent out these VHS tapes to random kids in the United States, right? And I got one of them, and what it was, you put it in and you watch it, and this person, like, all of a sudden it opens up with, I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was. To catch them is my real, you know, the whole song. And it shows the intro for the Pokemon show. And I was just like, as you know, like what? I was like an 8-year-old, 7-year-old kid. And then they come on, and then they're like, hey, guess what's coming to you? Pokemon. And I was like, what is Pokemon? And then they're like, see this table full of tiny figurines? There's 150 Pokemon. And it's coming to Game Boy. And look at this and this and this. And I was just like, losing my mind. Have a good night, Automaton. Thanks for joining, dude. And I have been in love with Pokemon ever since. And I wish I still had that VHS tape. I bet you that thing would be worth some money. Especially now that Toys R Us is out of business. Oh, so I have the Diamatrix, but I've never been able to get it to work. And I don't know if, like, I just got a bad one. Because I showed Akushin, the other gem cutter that I talked to, Sibis, and he said that it looks a little more porous than it should. Oh, you did, Zid? Yes! I tell people about these, about the VHS tapes, and everyone's like, what? It's like they just disappeared. Have a good night, Diamonds. Thanks for joining, dude. I'm glad I wasn't the only one. Yeah, I like invited my friends over. We sat in front of the TV and watched it over and over and over. It was awesome. Good evening, Tim. Our guardian angle has arrived. How are you doing tonight, Tim? Your brother and I watched it. It just showed up. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It just showed up in everyone's mailbox. Like, how brilliant is that for advertising? You know what I mean? Like, Nintendo did a fantastic job with advertising Pokemon. Like, that's what I should do. I should just make a DVD and just mail it to everyone across the United States. Just random people. And then just be like, yeah, I'll go get like a phone book or something and be like, no, wait, that doesn't show addresses. No, does it? I think it does show addresses. Oh, I'm sorry, Tim. Hopefully we can make it better. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Exactly, Zid. Yep. There we go. I'll put it in, like, the lower half of people's mailboxes. So then I can't get in trouble. Oh, what up, Bethany? Frustrated with your project, taking a break to figure check you out. Oh, thanks, dude. So, if you are new to my channel, what I do is I facet gemstones. So I take the rough material and I turn it into something beautiful. I also do designs. I design gemstone cuts. Mostly based off of nerdy things. Like right now I'm doing the triforce from Legend of Zelda. And if you take a look at the diagram down low, you'll see in the upper right-hand corner the bottom of the gemstone, also known as the pavilion. And you'll see it's labeled for your pleasure, so you can follow along and see where we're at. I'm currently high polishing P1. We're giving it a nice mirror finish here. What were you working on tonight, Bethany? What was giving you a hard time? What up, Night Bunny? How are you doing? Thanks for joining. Everyone's coming in tonight. And I hear that, Bethany, like today at work. So I'm a goldsmith. That's my day job. And today at work, I was trying to solder this chain. All right, it's a rope chain. So rope chain is like one of those ones that looks like it's twisted the whole way. It's got a bunch of like little links that kind of go in. And a lot of the times, rope chains are hollow, which means when you put heat to them, they like to melt really fast. So you got to be very careful. And this one, my solder did not want to flow to fix it, so it just kept melting. And finally, I'm like, I'm done with this. I set it aside, and I was so frustrated with it. Miniature dollhouse window panels. Dude, I've always wanted to make a dollhouse. I love miniatures. Actually, I think it was, I think we were in Missouri or Illinois. And I found out that there was a miniatures museum, and I told my wife, I'm like, Sandy, we got to go to this. I just love miniatures. Is this your first time putting together a dollhouse, or is this a normal occurrence for you? Well, I'm glad to hear that, Night Bunny. This week, no, I think it was last week, actually. Beginning of last week, I found out that my best friend actually got tested positive for COVID. But he's doing better now, so that's good. I was worried. What up, El Chow? Have a good night, dude. And may you have dreams as sweet as you. Always a pleasure. Sorry you're cutting a bunch of small facets of slower response time. You never had an issue with the Diamatrix. It has worked amazing. Oh, okay. Yeah, thank you so much, Kango. I really appreciate that, dude. Amazon. How are you doing tonight, Kango? Amazon miniature dollhouse kits is the way to go. Not the first, but it is the most Ooh, what makes it complicated? Give me the breakdown. I've never done one, but I've always been like, ooh, that might be like a fun project to do. Or even like, not even a dollhouse, just like a miniature replica of something. Just because like, I love looking in the windows and I'm like, it's so real. Can they resurface the Diamatrix? Because that's a, what do you call it? A, ceramic lab. How do you resurface that? Thank you, Tim, for the power up. Have to build the storefront windows. Everything in the kit has to be assembled from the ground up. That's cool, man. Look at that. Sibis is helping you assemble right now, Bethany. But there isn't a measurement diagram to keep the individual pieces square to make the windows. Oh. So what are you going to do? God, I love the Zinc Plus. I don't know why I didn't just come back to this thing. This is such a good wheel. Well, Bethany, I guess you're just going to have to make your own. Is that a thing? Can you do that? I got it. Just wing it. The windows are like this when you're done. Rage quitted and searched through makers and crafters and stuff. Oh, well, thank you so much for giving me a chance. And your time. I really appreciate that, dude. It is starting to get shiny, right? Ryan, wing it. I mean, so I have taught a lot of apprentices in my day, as far as goldsmithing goes. I've taught and gem cutting. I've taught a lot of people how to do gem cutting too. But the biggest thing that I tell people, and this isn't any kind of thing that is, I guess this can apply to any job. Really, it can. You learn more by mistake than you will anywhere by design. Meaning, school can teach you a lot, right? but you're never going to learn as much at school as you would on the job. So that's why I say wing it. And I tell apprentices all the time. So, like, I'll give an apprentice, like, a ring. I'd be like, all right, here's how you size it. Now we're going to go step by step, like I showed you, on this ring. And then they'll be like, that's a customer's ring. I'll be like, I know. But it's okay. You'll do great. And then they'll be like, I'm too nervous. And I'm like, dude, we are in the business of fixing. If you break it, I can fix it. It's okay. Just don't hold it under the torch for a minute and we're good. And you like Zelda. Yeah, Bethany. Oh, Bethany, guess what? Actually, you'll really... Whoa, Jason! Whoa! What's up, Oil Change? How you doing? Yeah, welcome, Oil Change and Raiders. How's everyone doing tonight? What were you streaming tonight, Oil Change? You were streaming me? Thank you. Oh, you said good you. I missed the good. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. I have tomorrow off. Ooh, metal casting. That's awesome. What were you casting? By the way, guys, if you are new to my channel, like Bethany or maybe even some of you Raiders, I facet gemstones. Let me show you some of the stuff I've done. So what I do is I like to take nerdy designs that are inspired by video games, anime, movies, books. So this one coming around this blue one is inspired from Zelda. That is a rupee. It's a blue one, so you know it's worth 5. Is that how it really went? Oil change. But I also designed gemstones too. So I've done a lot of the Pokemon badges. I have one of the Pokemon badges here that I have faceted. Let me show ya. So I have the Cascade badge here. This is actually one of my favorite cuts ever. Ever. Let me show ya. So this is the Pokemon Cascade badge. So what I did was I was like, all right, what would the Pokemon badge look like if it were an actual gemstone, right? It's a blue one, so you know it's worth 5. Yeah, isn't that awesome, Bethany? So this is, you know, from Misty's gym in Cerulean City. After you beat her Starmie and Star you get this. I also did a commission for a guy who is making a set of earrings for his wife and a pendant. Now, they are both Legend of Zelda nerds, so he wanted to make blue rupee earrings. And I'm like, are you sure you want blue? Because they're traditionally green. And he's like, yes, I do. Because we are celebrating 5 years together. And I'm like, oh my God, that's so adorable. So, let me show you. Because I haven't mailed it off yet. Alright, so first we have his pendant right here. It's not in the actual jewelry, it's just the gemstones. I'm mailing it off to the jeweler to do. And then we've got, so this will be the pendant. Sorry, it's a little dirty. Which is a triforce, which is actually what we're working on tonight. And then here are the earrings. Ryan, get a mirror coaster? I probably should. Check that out. Yeah, the 2 rupees. And my camera's like sideways here. What is going on? My bad. Hold on, guys. I'm getting crazy today. Yeah, check it. That's what I'm talking about. Those sapphires, man. That was an experience. I think I went through six sapphires trying to get those. I know, isn't it, Zid? I think it's really adorable. That's what I told the guy too. I'm like, dude, that's awesome. Yeah, they flew off so much. I still haven't found that one that flew off. But yeah, so this is what I do, guys. I facet gemstones. I also do commissions. If you are interested in a commission, you are more than welcome to visit my website and click the contact. There is no obligation to talk to me about a commission. Just find out a price at all. I love talking about it. I also have finished pieces available there. Pardon me. So yeah. Shoot me a message if you're just interested in a price or even want to know like what are the possibilities, because they're endless. Oh yeah, also if there's any Star Wars fans out there, I did a gemstone cut that was inspired by the Empire's emblem. And if you take a look at my Instagram here, I'm actually really proud of this cut. I think it's like one of the first ones on my Instagram there. And you gotta watch it move, but it looks like the Empire's logo or signet from Star Wars. It's so good. Epoxy's greater than wax, you have to let it dry. Yeah. See, if I'm streaming it, I can't let it dry. Alright, Oil Change. Thank you so much for the raid, dude. You have a wonderful night if I don't see you later. Oh, is that a scratch? Is that? Oh, yeah. Sure is. Yo, what up, Paige? Never seen gem cutting on here. I had to come. Oh, well, thank you so much for stopping in. I really appreciate it. How are you doing tonight? Yeah, so what we're doing tonight is I cut gemstones and design them based off of nerdy things like anime, books, movies, you know. Any Sailor Moon fans out there? I made some Sailor Moon stones because when I was younger, I guess I still am a Sailor Moon fan. I had a huge crush on Sailor Jupiter. And what else? We did a lot of Lord of the Rings stones. We did a lot of Pokemon stones. Yeah, man. How long does it take to make something? So, alright, Night Bunny. Thank you so much for the alert, dude. Sailor Moonstone. Ah ha ha! It depends on the size of the stone. So that's where, like, when someone asks me, like, how much you get a peridot faceted? I'll be like, we got to talk about it, because there's a lot of things that factor in. Number one, the size of the stone. So like this is a giant stone. Okay, this stone is enormous. Like compared to my finger, look at that, it's big. The size of the stone affects the time because you got larger facets that you have to polish and cut. And also the material, because different gemstones have different hardnesses. The hardness is just how easily it scratches. So the harder the stone, the longer it's going to take to cut it, right? Depends on how many times it flies up. What up, Val? How are you doing tonight, dude? Thanks for joining. And then you got to look at the design, right? So the design we're cutting down low here does not have a ton of facets, right? However, the next design, after I'm done polishing this up, which we're going to switch to, has about like 80 facets. This one only has 25. So that also affects how long it takes. The Triforce, if I'm not distracted by Twitch, takes me 2 to 3 hours roughly, depending on the material. Good evening, Aries. How are you doing tonight? By the way, also, if you guys are just joining me for the first time on my stream, I really appreciate you giving me your time and your support. If you take a look at the diagram down low, in the upper right-hand corner, that is the bottom of the gemstone, also known as the pavilion. And you'll see it's numbered, right? Yep. For your pleasure, so you can follow along and see where I'm at. I'm currently high polishing P1, which will give it a nice mirror finish. In short, the answer is 300 to 300 hours. The one that has taken me the longest to facet was probably an 8-sided die. So I faceted an 8-sided die out of chalcedony. Here we go. Right here. This thing took me almost 20 hours because it's so big. The facets are so large, and the material is a harder material. So that took me forever. But then, when I did the... Oh, where is it? Here we go. When I did another 8-sided die, this is petrified wood that I did. And this thing only took me like 5 hours. It's a lot smaller, but it's because the petrified wood isn't as hard. Does that make sense? Yeah, it is gorgeous, isn't it? Thanks, Paige. Yeah. Oh, dude, I love faceting petrified wood so much. It turns out so good. Ryan, one day I'm going to commission a full poly set of dice for D&D. Not sure when. All right. All right, I'm ready. It might be kind of actually it will be more expensive than buying them online. But if you want to support me and you want a one of a kind piece like that, I'm down, man. I got you. I got you, bruh. All right, let's finish polishing these facets, shall we? Oh, so I worked all weekend. My day job is I'm a goldsmith, and I have tomorrow off. I'm so excited. And I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow. I'm gonna probably finish cutting this tomorrow. So we're gonna get halfway done with this today. Then tomorrow I'll finish it. And then I'll probably, well, it's supposed to snow. We're supposed to get 3 inches of snow tomorrow. This is another commission, yep. Yeah, so alexandrite, actually, guys, is one of the rarest gemstones. Actually, yeah, one of the rarest gemstones in the world. Also, one of the most expensive. They're worth more than diamonds are. This one that I'm cutting is a created one, synthetic one. This isn't real. A real one this size would be worth... Oh, man. What do you think? This thing's flawless. If this was a real one, this would probably be worth millions. Yeah, that's right, Val. Oh, yeah, I still got to go to that coffee shop and try that cat poop coffee. How long have I been working on this gem so far? with Twitch, 5 hours. But that was with me having to recut it because my lap was... I had to recut it a couple times because it kept getting scratches on it. Hand-cut stones. Why would I go to a website when I... Yeah! Well, I'm excited, Zid. Save up those Rhyonites. You can get 10% off, guy. Why is it snowing everywhere? I'm not ready for... I'm ready. I'm ready for winter. Yeah, oh yeah, if you guys want to know a little more about Alexandrite, you can type !gem and it'll pop right up. The info, that is. Oh gosh, Bethany. Don't even put that energy out there, Bethany. Oh, that would be so terrible. The most expensive fishbowl gravel you'll ever find. There you go, Paige. Had your first PSL of the season the other day. So good. What is a PSL? You'll take winter if you can get those too. Paid service leave? Pumpkin spice latte? I have been really big. Okay, so in Minnesota, we have Caribou Coffee. What is a level 5 hype train? Well, let me just... Hold on, my mods made the... I don't think I have any mods in here at the moment. Is it that one? There we go. Paige, I didn't know, Paige. I didn't know. So we have Caribou Coffee. Oh, by the way, so the raid train. Yeah, what up, Tink? How are you doing tonight? Thanks for joining. So a raid train is if 3 individuals cheer 100 bits or more, or subscribe or gift a sub, then we kick off a raid train. And then additional cheering or subscriptions will move the train along. And if we complete a level 5 hype train, I will give away a gemstone. And everyone in chat qualifies to win a finished gemstone from me. Yeah, work, but I had to check in. Yeah. Okay, so back to the coffee thing. By the way, I hope work's going well, Tink. My favorite stone to work with, anything that cuts quick. So, the best part of faceting stones is seeing the finished product, right? So let me show you. Let me give you an example here, okay? Hop on up here with me, okay, guys? So what I do, right, is I take, well, here, let me put this away. Let me put these away. So what I do is I take the raw mineral, such as this. So this is a tourmaline. And what I do is I take that, and I got to figure out how to position it and all that, what kind of cut I'm going to do on it. And then, yes, this is what I mean, exactly. You can type exclamation shiny now. This is the perfect time. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, my favorite type of stone. So anything that cuts quick, because I take this and I'm like, all right, I know what cut I'm gonna do. I'm so excited, and then what I do is I just want to get to the end, right? I want to get to the final product. I want to see it. Why? Oh, is he a popsicle?
He doesn't feel terribly cold. I gave him a treat.
Oh, poor guy.
He was waiting by the patio door.
Oh. So then what I do, okay, sorry. Got distracted by the wife. So then I just want to see what the end result is, because that's the best feeling ever. So I take the stone, and then anything, like I said, anything that cuts quick, because then from this, it's just so satisfying to be like, look what I just made, you know? So anything that cuts quick, I love it. That is my favorite stone to cut. So this cut is a tourmaline, and I faceted it from something like this piece. And this is a design that I made. Yeah, so this is a design that I made, and we ended up...
Oh, yeah.
Whoa! Thank you so much, Zid! I really appreciate that, dude! Thank you so much for the 3-month recommitment. Yeah! But, so we made this design, and the viewers are like, that kind of looks like Sauron, like the Eye of Sauron. And I'm like, oh, you're right. And then someone else was like, it also looks like like a bow tie. So this is called Sauron's bow tie. I bet you guys didn't know Sauron wears a bow tie, did you? Oh, man. All right, should we get back to cutting? I think we're almost done polishing this thing. Then we're going to move on to an amethyst that I've been working on. It turned out really, really good. I'm really happy with it. Especially because, so tourmalines a lot of the times are just rectangles. And I'm like, I'm sick of seeing rectangles. So I wanted to make a cut for tourmaline that was unique, but still like, because tourmalines are really long and tend to be kind of skinny. That's why a lot of the times they're rectangles. And so I wanted something that would really show it off, because I love tourmaline. Tourmaline is one of my favorite stones. Tourmaline and spinel. Ooh, do I love spinel. I love it something fierce. What's your favorite gemstone? And why? Tell me your guys' favorite gemstones. But you gotta have a reason why. Like I really like spinel because it shows off more than just one color, right? Let me show you. So I just love gemstones, guys. Can't get enough of them. They're so cool and so much fun. So if we take a look at this, I have a red spinel. This is why I don't finish anything while I stream. Okay, so the spinel is red, but I want you to look at the different colors. I want you to look at the different colors that reflect in the stone, okay? See, do you see the blues? You see all the blues in there? And it's like, what? Where do these blues and purples come from? It's crazy. Emerald, because majority of your family, as well as me and my girlfriend, are all born in May. That's awesome, dude. Plus, you like green and it's pretty. Yes, emeralds are gorgeous. So yeah, that's why I really like Spinel. Also, I'll show you. Okay, I'll show you later. Also, I really, really like Apatite. Apatite's another one of my faves. Anything blue. Well, now I got to show you Bethany. What up, Fiber Mage? It's been a while. How are you doing, dude? Your favorite, but you do really like Sapphire because your birthstone. Also, such an intent it isn't. Yeah, check it out. Okay, we're gonna just go on a gemstone rant. So, sapphires, yeah, man. Like I've got this sapphire up here. Look at that blue. Look at that blue intensity. So this is a raw sapphire. It's just got such good blue. But this is not the best blue. Bethany, you want to see the most beautiful blue you will ever see in the gemstone world? I don't know if you're ready for this, Bethany. Any gem that changes colors as they move in the light. Ooh, I've got I actually have an iolite. Iolite is really cool in that aspect because what it does is so this is iolite. When you look at iolite, it loses all of its color when you look at it from one angle. So you see how it's blue here, or like a purpley blue here, and then when it comes around to the side here, you lose. I mean, my camera doesn't show it very well, but here it'll show you better over here. But what it does is it just turns clear. It's really, really cool. Right there, you see it? It loses all that blue intensity. It's crazy. That's iolite. Yeah, isn't that cool, Mir? All right, are you guys ready for this blue? This is the best blue you will ever see in the gemstone world. Look at that blue. This blue, so this is an apatite. Apatite has the most beautiful blue you will ever see. Ever. You were supposed to have an emergency tooth extraction done on Friday, but the meds they gave me didn't work. So you had to walk out without oh no, Fiber Mage. Oh, that's disappointing. I'm sorry, dude. Yeah, Bethany, what do you think of this? Anything blue. This is the best blue you will ever see in the... Oh, there's a hair, too. How did that get there? Forgot to shave my gemstones. It is like the ocean, isn't it? Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh, I love gemstones. I love them. They're so much fun and so interesting. Do I have a cut one? I don't have one in stock that I've cut. However, I do have it on my Instagram. If you take a look on there, I think I faceted a rectangle out of it. Yes, yep, it was a rectangle. Yeah, right, Mir? I like that too. It's really interesting. Like, for example, guys, amethyst. So we all know amethyst, right? All right. Gosh, I keep getting distracted. I'm so sorry. I'm not sorry. I love doing this. So we all know what an amethyst looks like, right? In case you don't know, this is why the box needs to be closer. In case you don't know what an amethyst looks like, here's an amethyst. Okay. right? A gorgeous purple. Now, amethyst, or citrine. You guys know what citrine is, right? Citrine is, oh, yeah. Citrine's a really, like, pretty orangish, try saying that. Orangish gold color, right? So, yeah, thank you so much, Penis Party. I'll say your name once tonight. Thank you so much for the 4-month recommitment. I really appreciate that, dude. How are you doing tonight, Party? So, citrine is the same. Whoa! Thank you, Ness Circus. I'm going to assume that P is silent. For the 3-month recommitment. Thank you so much. So, amethyst and citrine are both the same mineral, right? They're both quartz. And what makes amethyst actually turns into citrine when the iron inside the amethyst oxidizes. So, you can get something where it looks like... You can get something where it looks like this. Wait for it, wait for it. Boom. So, part of the amethyst oxidized and became citrine. So this is what you would call ametrine. Yeah, look at that line. Ooh, that looks so good. So yeah, gemstones are really, really cool and interesting, just because of like what can affect their colors and all of that stuff. Isn't that cool, Paige? And just like, yeah, I love it. I think that they are so much more fun than diamonds. Could you imagine having this cut and have half your stone be purple and the other half be gold? Oh, it'd be so cool. Well, good, Paige. Yeah, so like, could you imagine this cut in Sauron's bow tie and having that go right down the center of the iris of the stone there? Oh, that'd be so cool. So cool. But yeah, man, I love gemstones. I love gemstones and jewelry, alright? I'm not just all about gemstones, but the jewelry as well. Exactly, right? I mean, it may not be as it may not be as hard as a diamond, so it'll scratch depending on how you wear it, but it's way more interesting and fun. Like, for example, oh my god, I shouldn't even sit down. For example, can't wear a 3-pound ruby. Well, okay, so you guys know emeralds, right? Emeralds are the mineral of beryl, all right? B-Y-R, or is it, hold on, B-E-R-Y-L, beryl. Beryl comes, thank you, Sibis, beryl comes in a lot of different colors. And you know some of them. You know emerald. Emerald is green. I mean, that's up to you, Zid. Yeah, get my steps in, that's right. So emerald comes in green. Blue beryl is called aquamarine. Pink beryl is called morganite. I have some morganite actually. Here it is. And red beryl is bixbite, and then you have golden beryl, which is Heliodor. So I have some Heliodor, And you might like this. You guys might like this. So the Heliodor that I have here that I faceted has what is called rutile in it. And rutile is another mineral that grew into the Heliodor. So take a look at this. So these aren't scratches. These are the rutile inside the stone. And it actually makes the stone really shine. And that's the rutile coming to the surface right there on the table. But isn't that cool? So this is a mineral within a mineral. And I think that is so fascinating. Isn't that neat, Paige? Okay, let me think here. Is there anything else? Okay, no, I think we're good. I think we are good to go back to cutting. Okay, we're gonna go back to faceting. We're gonna stop getting distracted by shinies. Oh man. Whew. But yeah, man, gemstones are just so much fun and interesting to learn about, to facet, to look at. I love it. Thanks, Tim. Quick, give out another color. Actually, I've got a really cool agate here. I've got like a slice of it, but it looks like it's from like one of those really old, like couches or something. Here, let me just. I gotta get it a little wet. All right, check it out. Check it out. This literally looks like it's off my grandparents' old sitting chair. Isn't that cool? This is called golden lace agate. You can see where I cut a piece out. I actually faceted a piece and it looked really good. Isn't that neat, Mir? Yeah, that's really cool. I've never even thought about this stuff, but I popped in and now I'm so entertained by shiny and learning so much. Oh, good. I'm really happy about that, Paige. Yeah, isn't that cool, Bethany? If you look at my Instagram, I faceted a piece because I wanted to see how it faceted, and it turned out really good. Yeah, but doesn't it look like it's off of like the upholstery of like one of those old armchairs you see in Downton Abbey or Tudors? Looks like brownie with peanut butter, or like an old thing of ramen. This is what the ramen looks like when you pull it out of the package. But there's actually some bits in there. You see like these little white spots in there? I don't know what that is. I think that's some kind of quartz. It's in between them at certain spots. But yeah, guys, like I said before, I do commissions and I do sell completed pieces. If you're interested, hop over to my website. There's both completed pieces on there, and you can message me about a commission, even if you just want to get a price. There's no commitment whatsoever. I love talking about gemstones, if you can't tell. And I will not pressure you into committing to a commission. So, Yeah, hit me up. I love to hear what people's ideas are and thoughts and all that stuff. Do you like the multicolored pieces? I've got a bunch of tourmaline that are multicolored. I'm going to sit. I'm going to stay sitting. We're going to stay sitting. How long have I been doing gem cutting? So, I've been doing this since I was 20. So, 12 years. 12 years now. And it started out as a hobby. And actually, I just started my own business, which is what I'm directing you guys to go to and check out. I started that this year in July. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to see what I can do with this. Also, a lot of people are like, okay, you know, like I love gemstones, but what am I going to do with it? Well, I work very closely with another streamer who is a jewel. There we go. The Cute Jeweler. I work very closely with her. She does jewelry design and casting. So a lot of people that have had commissions done by me then go to her, and she makes a piece that is built around that gemstone. So go check her out too if you've never seen her. She's a lot of fun. She's really high energy, and the name. Oh, I forgot the pun I used. The name. It's not only in the name. There we go. Alright. You will do the same work as Ryan at double the price, he quotes. Thanks, Sibis. There you go. Don't go to Sibis. What up, Self-Esteem? How you doing, dude? Also, if you guys haven't checked out Self-Esteem or heard of him, he is an amazing watercolor artist. I absolutely love his artwork and everything. Go check him out. Toss him a follow. He's very fun and enjoyable to watch, especially because he's a little scatterbrained and it's adorable. He is adorable. You need a job? You'll get one, Bethany. One will come around. Man, I was furloughed for a few months, and it was not fun. How you doing tonight, Steam? Mr. Steam. Alright guys, we are now gonna go to 90 degrees, and I'm gonna polish the girdle. The girdle of a stone is the part that goes in between the top and bottom of the stone. So if you take a look at the diagram down low, in the lower left-hand corner, you see the top of the stone, you see the bottom of the stone, and there's that line going in between the top and the bottom. That is called the girdle, kind of like in real life. So that is what we are going to be faceting. You guys also get to meet Facet Ron. If you've never met Facet Ron, he is the one that assists me in all the... Excuse me? Oh, hey, Ron. How you doing? Hey, guys. I just want to let you all know that I do all the work, and Ryan technically assists me. I want to thank Bethany and Paige and everyone else who is joining us for the first time. If you're enjoying yourself, consider pressing that follow button. Really, really, really appreciate all the support. And, yeah, I gotta get back to work. Have a great night. So that's Facet Ron, guys. Thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate that. Welcome to the rough crowd. Thanks, you guys. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate the support. You like that, Zid? Hey, Zid. What's up, Tim? Thanks for keeping Ryan on track. You are our guardian angel. Oh my God, that was a weird day. I was in a weird mood. I mean, Facet Ron was in a weird mood that day. What? What's Ryan doing? I don't know what's wrong, Zed. He's not even doing anything. He's literally just covering his mouth for some reason. Oh, Paige, you're in the right place, man. We love puns so much here. We come up with all kinds of gemstone puns, too. They're just too good to pass up. We have a pretty big appetite for puns. It can be a real barrel of laughs. Oh, yeah. Yeah, thank you so much, Mirror Mask. I really appreciate that, dude. Yeah. Thank you so much. You're welcome, Bethany. That's what I'm here for. I love making people smile. And I love just providing a place where people can come and relax and not think about, like, all the stuff. There's just so much negativity on the internet, and honestly in the world. And it's just a big waste of effort to be so negative. So I put that effort into creating a positive and inclusive environment where you can come and just forget about that for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Until Ron gets an attitude. I don't get the attitudes. That's Ryan that gets the attitudes. Excuse me? Yeah, you heard me. Fatality. Oh, man. All the gems, all the science, all the puns, all the Facet Ron, yes. Oh, here we go. Here you go. If you guys ever want a good pickup line, all right? Here's one, and it's gemstone related too, okay? You ready? Yeah, I was like, Tim, I don't know what you're saying. Sometimes ranchers office cleavage. So, what the best pickup line, okay, you ready for this? You ready for this? It would work on me, okay? I say this to my wife all the time. I'm like, hey, honey. She'll be like, what, Ryan? I'll be like, you're like a diamond. She'll be like, thanks. I'll be like, no. Because you have perfect cleavage. So some stones have what you call perfect cleavage, which means that if you hit the stone at the perfect spot in its crystal structure, it'll cleave off in a perfectly straight line. So yes, it works every time, trust me. I mean, I'm married, you know, so clearly it works. I mean, it may only work on, like, lapidaries, rockhounds, and geologists, but hey, that's one for your arsenal. Topaz is famous for its cleavage. Stream just turned into not safe for work. What do you mean? I'm using rock terms. These are lapidary terms. These are gemologist terms. I hope he uses that on you, Val. I'm using that one on my girlfriend. She doesn't need to get it. Yes, Paige! Do it! You know, I've been thinking I should. So I avoid TikTok, right? Because unless I'm watching it on my wife's phone, because that just sucks your time, right? And I'm like, you know what? I could start a TikTok thing, and I think it'd be a lot of fun. But then I'm like, what would I even do, like, for my TikTok page thing? I'm like, I could just do, like, gemstone pickup lines. How good would that be? Yes, Val! Yes! Tim! Yes, all the gem puns. And I wouldn't make it like that full length. I'd just go like 5 seconds. Be like, hey. Hit that follow. I'm too good to topaz up. Or whatever it is. I know, Zid. I barely understand Instagram. Like, I just realized the other day I had like pending messages in my Instagram, but I never got a notification for them. So I go in there and I'm sitting there looking to see if I got like any messages, and all of a sudden I'm like, what is this? So I click on it and there's like 5, and I'm like, this was sent back in June. And it's like someone being like, hey Ryan, I own a jewelry store. I'd love to talk to you about buying some of your gemstones to put into jewelry, because I want to display them. I think they're really cool. And I'm like, what is this? Why do I have to accept this? And then when you accept in Instagram, when you accept it to say like, yes, I accept this message or whatever, even though you can read it before accepting it, then it says, okay, do you want to put it in your primary or your general inbox? And I'm like, well, what's the difference between primary and general? Why not just put it all together? It's ridiculous. Thanks, Paige. Instagram has messaging? Yeah, I know, right? You're never too old. Perfect. First, I gotta get famous on Twitch. You know, I gotta hit that 75 average viewer mark. I know, right, Zid? Yeah, it's got, like, private messaging. So people direct message you. But it's just like, I don't understand why they have 2 inboxes for you, a primary and a general. And once someone's in your general, you can't move them to your primary, or you probably can, and I just haven't figured it out. Are you polished yet? I mean, you're taking your sweet time here, getting this nice high polish on. You were tired today. I got up early this morning to take the dogs to the vet. before work to get some shots. And they do curbside stuff, right? And so we literally like sat in the car because the vet never takes you in the back room on time, right? They always take you back there like 10 or 15 minutes later than your scheduled appointment. So, but if you don't show up on time, then they give you a phone call, which is, it's just crazy. It's crazy. And my dogs actually, because I couldn't go in with them, like I said, I've retired racing greyhounds, right? And so they're used to kennels, and we've only had them for a couple of years now. But he got kind of scared, so I felt so bad. So next time, I think I'm going to have to tell them that they got to go in the door where he can see me through the window as he goes in, instead of just like a solid door that reminds him of the kennels. Here we go. 31. Oh, dude, you're telling me, Bethany. So I'm not a dog person. I actually prefer cats. We have 3 cats. And I will never not own a greyhound. I absolutely love them. They are giant couch potatoes. And they are so loving and delightful. And goofy. Especially like when they do this thing where like they'll shake their head and then all of a sudden their tongue will just be like, and then they'll just like walk around just being all derpy. Just being all like, then they won't realize their tongue's sticking out of their mouth. It's so funny. It's so funny. I have some pictures of my greyhounds on my Instagram too. They're so cute. And my last year's Halloween picture that I dressed up as a drag queen, which by the way I look fabulous. And I tied for first place with the other drag queen that was there. Your friends have several. They made a racetrack around their backyard. Yeah, they love running. Yep, ours had to learn how to use stairs and had to learn what a window was. And didn't know what grass was either. He loves grass. And he loves snow. It's so good. Thank you, Tim. You have 3 cats, a dog, and 2 bunnies. Ooh. Pixar didn't happen. Oh, dude, it's right here. There you go. Hop on. Go check it. So I talked my best friend into being a drag queen with me last year for Halloween. And what gave me the idea is my sisters were in town one year, and one of them had fake eyelashes. And they're like, "Hey Ryan, can we put these on you?" So I let them put them on me, and I'm like, "Damn, I look good." So then I'm like, I want to try being a drag queen. I know, right, Val? So I talked my buddy into it, and we tied for first place at our... Every year I throw a giant Halloween party, except for this year. And we have a costume contest and a beer pong tournament with prizes and stuff. And, yeah, we tied for first place. It was great. Yeah! I look freaking amazing. There we go. Self-esteem. I need a watercolor of me as a drag queen. You have a question. What does the degree Tim keeps sending mean? Okay, so when I'm faceting, and actually we're coming to the end of my stream because I'm doing a short stream tonight. So let me explain this. By the way, guys, Facet Ron here. I just want to say it was a pleasure to meet you all, and I look forward to getting to know you in the future. So, if you're having fun, consider pressing that follow button. We also do gemstone designing on Tuesdays. Inspired by anime and other nerdy things such as video games and books. All right. Okay. Okay, bye. Do it as large as possible. When I was 18, I went to go see your sister in college, and her sorority group took me out to a drag show and got me to dress up. Yeah, dude. They're fun. Okay, so let me explain to you the machine, okay? Come down here to my level, okay? Excuse me, just don't. Okay. So the stone right here is attached to what is called the dop stick, right? So let me show you down here on this camera. So this is a piece of dichroic glass and it's attached with wax, and it's keyed so that it can go in only a specific way into what is called the mast. This whole thing here is a mast. Okay, so the dop stick goes into here, which is attached to this. So up here, if you take a look, I don't know if it's going to focus. This is the gear, which has numbers on it. This particular gear goes from 1 all the way around to 96, as you can see. And when I do that, I'm turning the gemstone. All right, and then this arm here, this entire piece here, is dictated by the angle that is put in back here, and this is all done. This is all done manually. You see? So when I want 90 degrees, I go like that, and then we just lock it into place like that, and then we got our 90 degrees. Yeah. So when Tim is shouting out numbers or angles, that's what he's referring to as the angle and the numbers on the actual gear. And so you can actually switch out the gears and have even more teeth on them. So like I have another gear that goes up to 120, which allows you to be more precise and have your cuts in different spots. So, for example, here, let me show you real quick. This will kind of give you a taste of what we're going to be doing on. This will give you a taste of what we're going to be doing on Tuesday. Right there. Okay, cool. So, for example, right here. Let's just go ahead and open up a gemstone. Okay, right here. Cool. So this one, for example, is done on a 90. Though this one's a little crazy. Here we go. We'll do the Empire Signet. So this one is done on a 90. Yes, they make software for this. Which, by the way, if you type !program. You can download it for free and have a free 30-day trial of it, too, if you're interested. All right, Val, have a great night. Thank you so much for hanging out. Yeah, thank you so much for the follow, Gigamato. How are you doing tonight, Giga? Yeah, so this looks pretty intricate, right? So does, for example, here we go, Ring of Fire, this one. So, like, you can get really in-depth with it. This gives you an idea of what the stone's going to look like when you facet it, right? So, this is pretty in-depth, right? But there's also, you can't get some of the finer parts of it. So, if we go to, for example, where is it? I had one, I think it's called Sunbeam. Yep, right here. Okay, so Sunbeam here. What up, Unpredictable? How are you doing tonight? So the Sunbeam one, I wouldn't have been able to... This cut I actually did, right? So I made this cut, and if you take a look up here, this cut is faceted into a garnet that is this one right here. Yeah, so this cut is actually... I did just notice you. I'm sorry, I'm predictable. How many facets is that Ring of Fire? Well, let's check. So yeah, I wouldn't have been able to get these facets if I wasn't on a 120 gear. Same thing with these ones right here. So the 120 gear, or the more teeth the gear has, the more, I guess, oh, what's the word I'm looking for? The more, not intricate, I guess intricate that you can get. So let's see, you want to know how much the Ring of Fire, where is the Ring of Fire? QRS. Ring of Fire has 129 facets. But man, doesn't that look cool? But yeah, guys, so on Tuesday, in closing, we're going to be making some gemstones. We're going to be designing some. So, for example, we did the Zelda series. We did the Goron Ruby. And, like, the Zora Sapphire. Check that out. Ooh. Can I put different stones in to see? Yes, I can. So, the other thing, too, Bethany, is different gemstones have different refractive indexes. So, if you think about it, so, like, for example, take a look at this one. This is in corundum, right? Now, if we go to, say, an amethyst, look at how different that looks. This whole center part is no longer dark, right? It's really light, because we lose that reflection. Whereas if we go to a garnet, we get some of that back. Because it's got a different refractive index. The refractive index is the speed that the light travels through the stone and reacts with the material. So you also have to keep that in mind when you are making designs. What else did we do? Put it in the spinel? Okay. Spinel, boom. Oh, that doesn't look too bad. How do you not just design to pretend gems all day? It is very addictive. It really is. Especially because you just play around with it. Let me show you guys. So one of my favorite ones that I did for Sailor Moon, I did the Mercury. So we did some of the transformation gemstones. So what would Sailor Mercury's gemstone look like? Look at that. Isn't that cool? I love this shape. This is such a cool shape for a gemstone. I absolutely love it. I think it's so much fun. And for those other Sailor Moon fans, I did do the legendary silver crystal. Here it is. This is what it looks like in a garnet. I really want to cut this in a garnet. I think this looks absolutely beautiful. So yeah, this is what we're going to be doing on Tuesday, guys. Yeah, we made some Harry Potter ones. Like, what would some of the houses look like? This is Slytherin's gemstone. Good old Slytherin. It's so cool that the program knows how the light... Yeah, right? Isn't that cool? This is, what, Hufflepuff? Yeah, this is Hufflepuff. So much math. Good thing we don't have to do it. Here's Deadpool. This is actually Black Widow, Deadpool, and Spider-Man all in one. Who else? Oh yeah, I did Captain America. You want to see Captain America? Boom. Check it out. Captain America's shield. Oh, I think we did. Oh yeah, we did Tony Stark's. We did Tony Stark's thing. I tried the Green Lantern. What do you guys think? Like you can kind of see the Green Lantern up here, up top, right? Yeah. The arc reactor. Thank you. There it is. Check it out. Tony Stark's arc reactor. Is that cool? Oh, I love it. All right, guys. Well, other than that, I guess we're going to be ending the stream tonight. It would make an awesome pendant, wouldn't it? Cut it out of a giant stone. I think that'd be sweet. So, I want to thank everyone. Oh, yeah, Doctor Strange Gem. Oh, maybe we'll do that on Tuesday. Woo! So, I want to remind everyone, Tuesday evening, 7 p.m. Central, I will be streaming gemstone designing, and I take all of your suggestions and input while we design, too. Other than that, if you had fun tonight and you want to get more notifications of when I go live, consider pressing that follow button and turn on that bell. You can also join our Discord. We have tons of crafters, not just gemstones. Lots of yarn people and everything else. Yeah, thank you so much, Midori! I really appreciate that, dude. Welcome to the rough crowd. We have all kinds of talented artists in our Discord, and we'd love to see what you can do as well. Other than that, I want to thank you all for a wonderful night tonight. I really appreciate it. Be peaceful to one another, and try to use less plastic. Save the earth. All right, guys, I will see you on Tuesday night. You have a wonderful evening. I don't think we're going to raid tonight because I can't stick around. Love you guys. Thank you for all your support. Okay, bye.